welcome back to another couch chat. This is Meals, and I'm Layne. Today we're gonna talk about body image yet again. I have another video on my channel about body image, but we want to talk about it again because we think it's a really important topic that we both have a lot to say about.
Body image is something that I've really struggled with, especially in high school for several years actually. I was on the swim team and the tennis team and running, and I was exercising all the time, but I was eating probably less than 1,000 calories a day because I loved being skinny. I'm about 5'4", 5'5", and I weighed like 105 pounds, which for most people, not saying all people have to watch that weight number, but for most people that height, you should weigh a little bit more, and I was not meeting that. So the thing that perpetuated this the most was that everybody was like, oh, you look so great. Like when I would go out in a swimsuit, they'd be like, oh my gosh, I want to be you. Yeah. Like, how do you do that? Do you even work out? Like all those kinds of questions. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I work out sometimes, and I mean, I eat enough, definitely eat enough. And I always said that I did, which was such a lie, and people could see, but
and you were like tired all the time.
I was exhausted. That was the problem, was that I was so tired all the time and so stressed out, and like my skin was bad, and I wasn't eating healthy foods either. So it was like 800 calories a day of pizza and cookies, and it was just awful. And then I got to college and somehow made the decision that I was gonna branch out in my diet and start eating differently. And I gained a lot of weight. Like it wasn't just freshman 15 for me, it was like freshman 30, because I needed that fat on my body. I needed muscle and fat, and I was running all the time, and I'm still being very healthy, and that's how I live my life.
But you feel great.
No, I feel so amazing, and it doesn't matter to me that I look in the mirror and I see a larger person. That's what I am. I'm larger now than I was. And sometimes it's hard because I used to be so thin, and like those compliments were just like,
it's fueled your life.
Yeah, it fueled my like desire to just keep going. But now I've found that the way I feel fuels me, because I can wake up in the morning, I'm not tired, I don't drink coffee, I don't put any toxins in my body or anything. I can just get up and go, and I don't like to nap, I have tons of energy, and I'm excited for life all the time. I'm very happy. I want to go work out. It's not a painful thing I have to do. It's a part of my daily routine, and I keep myself healthy, and that's what fuels my happiness, not the way that I look.
Yeah. And it's funny because like what most people think is when you start eating healthy and exercising, like eating properly, that you're going to be like skinny, and that you're going to be like, you're gonna have the perfect body, when in reality, like you said, you like gained weight when you started eating correctly and exercising the way you're supposed to be. Because when you're eating right and exercising, even if you're exercising a lot, like the way your body is naturally, and if you're being healthy, a lot of the time the way your body is naturally isn't going to fit that perfect ideal that we see in the media. And it's hard to like grasp that reality, because the first thing you want to do when you're so ingrained in that and you think your worth lies in being skinny, you feel like the first thing you need to do is eat less and exercise all the time, and then that's how you'll get it. And honestly, like, yeah, like if you stopped eating, you would be probably really skinny, but you'd be so unhealthy, and it's
not sustainable either. Something I've found that I heard it the other day, your happy weight is your healthy weight.
Exactly.
Your weight, I'm very much a fan of not using the scale. Unless you are underweight or very overweight, your weight does not matter, honestly.
No, it doesn't.
If you want to look a certain way, like if you've really thought about it and you're healthy, you're working out, and like, I want my abs to be more defined, that's great. Like that's a goal, it's fine. But once you allow yourself to just like live, instead of making that your everything and making yourself look like someone, and you just accept the way you are and want to make progress in yourself, that's when you can really be healthy. That's when you can really be healthy and happy and appreciate the journey, instead of saying, oh, I need to look like that. You can just say, I want myself, I want to be the best version of myself that I can.
Yeah. And it takes a long time to get there, especially when you're just fed that you look best when you're skinny.
Right.
Honestly,
you won't feel best.
Right. People that tell you that you look best when you're skinny are warped. Like they have a warped perception of beauty and health. And so you shouldn't take that advice to heart.
So how I said that weight doesn't exactly matter, you still need to have some sort of goal. If you're going to have like a fitness journey, a goal is important. So for me, I like to watch my body composition instead of my weight, because you can actually see, you can gain so much weight from gaining muscle. So that's probably like where a lot of my weight came from, because I was eating properly and like building my muscles. But if you watch your body composition, you can actually be way less healthy when you're skinny because you have less muscle. So your percentage of muscle will go up and your percentage of fat will go down, which is way more healthy than just like losing weight overall. And really just watch your energy levels, because if you're eating right, that's the biggest part. Running and doing cardio and strength workouts, that will definitely boost your endorphins. But when you eat properly, you don't feel sluggish and tired anymore. Cutting out sugars and stuff, you don't have to do it completely, but it will make you feel so much better to just really watch what you eat, and you'll feel lighter. Honestly, I remember when I was eating very little, but it was horrible food, I would feel so tired, and I remember asking myself, does everyone feel this way? I remember distinctly asking myself that question, does everyone's body feel like it's a presence? I remember feeling like my body was something I had to carry around, but your body is like the vessel that carries out your activities every day. You shouldn't be feeling like achy and tired all the time from it. So you'll really notice that feeling of like being light.
Yeah.
Once you really revamp your lifestyle.
Yeah, and try to live in a healthy way. And that doesn't mean that you have to exercise all the time. That doesn't mean that you have to like be on this fitness journey. All you need to do is listen to your body and just take care of it. You don't have to completely cut out sugars, because that's hard, like it's an addiction. But you just need to take care of your body. Don't abuse it, and know that you're not worth any less because you're not on a fitness journey or whatever, because you don't have like big muscles, or because you're not skinny. It's all about appreciating your body every step of the way if you are on a journey, because if you don't appreciate your body every step of the way, you're going to, it's a recipe for failure, because you're just going to be sad.
So I guess with that, just taking care of yourself, whether you're really into exercise, it's okay if you're not super into exercise. It's great for you. It'll do great things for your body. But if you're not into it, that's fine.
And you'll have ups and downs.
Yeah, just taking care of yourself and listening to yourself, like Layne was saying. It's just, you can get stuck in a fitness journey where you're going every day and you're sore all the time. No, like, just take a step back and give your body the chance it deserves to tell you what it needs, because it will. You will understand it, like if you just listen to how it's feeling, you'll know what you need to do in response. So just take care of yourself. Your body does so much for you. If you think about it, it breathes for you, your heart's beating constantly, you blink, like anything it does, like you don't control that, and it does that for you. And fueling it properly and really just taking care of yourself is so important.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's just about respecting yourself and loving your body, the vessel that carries your soul around. Despite any kind of outward pressures that you have, you really just have to be okay with you, because you only got one you. And that's all we gotta say about this topic today. If you have any thoughts on this topic, you can comment below and we will read them. And thank you for watching. Talk to you later with another couch chat. Bye.
Bye.